New Zealand. Yes, somebody recommended a New Zealand video for me. How to spend a day in Waitomo, New Zealand, glowworms, cave tours, Blackwater rafting, and more. This, all like 4 or 5 of those things, sound like an absolute dream. I absolutely love caving. It's a hobby I want to pick up, but also at the same time, I'm kind of nervous about going and caving all the time. But I've watched like tons of caving videos, really interesting. I don't know what a glowworm is. I'm assuming kind of like a firefly, but like a worm that glows. I don't know. Nonetheless, we're gonna hop in here, see something from New Zealand, which I have not checked out yet. I know it's really close to y'all. It's not technically Australia, but I'm kind of curious. So let's just dive straight into the video.
Are you planning to visit Waitomo? This is a unique area to explore on the North Island of New Zealand.
Did I say Waitomo? Waitomo. All right.
Known for its glowworm and cave experiences. In this video, I'll be sharing how we spent a full day in Waitomo, showing you the different tour options you can experience here. But before I get into it, opening sequence.
Oh, dang. Is this all from this trip, or is this just like his opening sequence for all these videos? I think it's here.
Hello everyone, welcome back for another Travel Insights video. My name is Jeff Heyer and I'm an eco-travel content creator that shares videos about wildlife experiences, wild places, and natural phenomena. I cover safaris in Africa, national parks in the US, and lately, wild New Zealand. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already to stay updated on my adventures and to watch more insightful videos like this one. In today's video, I'm going to share a recap of our experience in Waitomo, a place renowned for its captivating limestone caves and the mesmerizing glowworms that illuminate its underground chambers. For context, my friend Melissa and I were on a North Island road trip and designated a full day to exploring Waitomo. If you haven't met Melissa before, everyone give a warm welcome to Melissa.
Glowworm fan.
Who just drove us here. We spent 3 hours in the car this morning and it's not even 9 a.m. yet. We came all the way from Mount Taranaki. Long drive. I had a nice little pit stop at the Three Sisters on the coast, which was gorgeous. We've done so much, but the day has hardly just begun. Are you ready to see some glowworms?
Yes, can't wait.
We went on a cave marathon, embarking on 3 of the 5 main tours.
I feel like this is just something you have to experience. I didn't know about this before today, but glowworms in a cave. Like, I feel like if you go see that, that is something that will just, a memory that sticks with you forever.
Tours that they currently offer here. Let me share a little bit about these experiences and what the differences are between these tours. So starting off, here's a map of Waitomo and the different cave sites. As you can see, they're all near each other. Driving to opposite sides of this map only takes about 10 to 15 minutes for reference. The first tour we went on was the Ruakuri cave tour. I'm pronouncing that as best as I can, but definitely not the most accurate pronunciation. Sorry about my American accent.
Good try. So we pronounce it as Ruakuri cave. Now Ruakuri, it also translates to 2 dogs or den of the dogs. You might have seen the logo on the building. Those are the 2 dogs we are referring to. Now there's a whole story behind it. I will explain it to you later, but before we are going in, we just got a few rules for inside. Most important one, please try not
Don't touch the cave formations.
We do have an oil in our skin. If we transfer that oil on those formations, they stop from growing permanently.
This is a 90-minute walking tour that journeys through a subterranean wonderland of stalactites, stalagmites, and underground rivers. We started by descending the spiraling walkway, which led us to this limestone rock. It's believed you can cleanse bad spirits away by sprinkling water over your head like this. So that's why we're doing this, if you're wondering. This is, by the way, the only rock you can touch in this entire tour. The other features in these caves are very sensitive to human touch, which is why it's strictly prohibited to touch anything else. This tour was...
You know 100% people touch that stuff. It just happens.
Really informative. We had a wonderful guide. You are allowed to take photos on this tour, and you do see glowworms up close, which was fascinating to witness.
Whoa.
This low-light video does not do this spectacle justice. In real life, it's much brighter and more fantastic. There was one part of this tour where you look up through this pipe to see the above ground. That was trippy. We also got to see some fossils that are millions of years old and some bones of the extinct moa bird, which used to inhabit New Zealand.
So this thing here, this is is calcium carbonate. This is what all our formations, our stalactites and stalagmites, are made of.
We enjoyed learning about the natural and cultural significance behind this cave, how it was first discovered, the spirituality within it, how it's been managed, and how we're able to explore it today. I'm not going to go into much detail because I don't want to spoil the tour for you. After our first cave tour, we emerged from the earth, readjusted our eyes to the light, and went to a nearby cafe for brunch. This is the Fat Kiwi Cafe, which everyone recommended to us.
Ooh.
And trust me, this cafe did
looks
not
so
disappoint.
good.
It
Oh my
definitely
gosh.
delivered. So what did Melissa want for breakfast?
Dude, I'm not a big waffle eater, but this looks amazing. Holy cow. Wasn't expecting to get food in this video. I feel like I've been doing too many food videos. The bacon on the waffles?
Yes.
Damn, that's probably
Just said
amazing.
yes. So after becoming a Fat Kiwi ourselves from that giant meal, we arrived at the Waitomo Glowworm Caves. This is the most iconic and popular experience in Waitomo. You know what, Melissa? I decided we haven't seen enough glowworms.
Let me know
today.
if anyone's been
Here's
here
all the
before.
activities you can do here. This is where we were this morning. This is what we're doing next. Unfortunately, I can't take you guys with us because there's no photo or film allowed.
You have to get off your asses and come to New Zealand.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, you have to do it yourself. You heard Melissa. You have to come to New Zealand and see this for yourself because taking photos and videos inside the cave are not permitted. However, you can get your professional photos taken in front of a green screen that makes it kind of look like you're in the caves. And, you know, this moment ended up being very special to us because I actually proposed to Melissa. Several times in different locations, as you can see. We did purchase our engagement photos and I let her pick out a ring in the gift shop. The Waitomo Glowworm Tour is 45 minutes long and involves a little bit of walking, but mostly a boat ride. This is a great tour for those who are short on time and traveling through because you get a great overview of what Waitomo is all about. The boat ride is
place looks
surreal.
nice.
It's quiet. You can hear the drips coming down from the stalactites, and the glowworms turn the cave ceiling into a starry night sky. It's a fantastic way to witness this natural phenomenon. Now, we didn't get the chance to do the Aranui Cave tour on this trip, but this is another tour option to consider. It's a 60-minute walking tour through another cavern system. We decided not to do this one because we felt the description for it sounded very similar to the Ruakuri caves where we explored earlier. But if you're all about seeing as many caves as possible, I'm sure it's awesome. If you're curious, these are the current tour prices for each experience. For the most current tour prices, I have a link in the description below that goes right to the Discover Waitomo website. When late afternoon rolled around, it was time for the main event of the day. Time to go Blackwater rafting. The Blackwater rafting check-in site is only a few minutes drive from the Waitomo Glowworms cave.
My local cave that we have here, it's about 30 minutes away. I mean, we have caves literally everywhere here in Tennessee, but the one that I've been in pretty frequently has a little underground lake inside of it. Really cool. I'm assuming they're going to do something kind of similar. You have to hike back pretty far to get to it. You can't like take a boat back there.
They offer two different experiences here.
I guess
the Black Labyrinth, which is a 3-hour tour, and the Black Abyss, which is a longer 5-hour version that adds zip lining and climbing. Just checked in, headed down into the caves. For our trip, we booked the Black Labyrinth. For this tour, we suited up in a full wetsuit ensemble with hardy boots and helmets. How do we look? We are just redefining fashion over here. It's been an adventure, and we haven't even seen a cave yet.
100%. I want to do this.
I have never done anything like this before. This was a thrilling adventure that travels through the passages of the Waitomo caves. It involves swimming, jumping over cascading waterfalls, riding a tube, and marveling at the stunning limestone formations. The guides we had for this activity were very fun and entertaining, ensuring we had a safe and seamless journey through the caves. I promise this is not a scary environment to be in. It's a good energy and a lot of fun. This experience does require a bit more physical activity and coordination, so make sure you feel capable of traversing through these caves before signing up.
That's awesome.
That was wild. When this tour was over, our guide suggested we get dinner at the Thirsty Weta, which was also so good, especially after a long day of cave exploring. For accommodations, we spent the night in the Waitomo Homestead Cabin. This is a simple yet comfortable option that's close to all the cave sites mentioned in this video. It's perfect for a 1 or 2 night pit stop. And look at the view of the surrounding countryside we had right from our cabin. gorgeous. Everyone, thank you for joining us for this epic day. We just finished the ultimate cave experience here in Waitomo. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was a recap of our Waitomo adventure. We're really glad we made the journey here and had...
All right, Waitomo. Cave diving. I might have to actually do that. How much is a flight from Australia over to New Zealand? Can you take a boat? That might be actually kind of fun. All right, definitely adding that to my list of things that like I just want to do once in my life. The Waitomo Caves. Awesome. All right, I'm getting out of here. Appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.